Well, in my career I've probably defended upwards of 200 murder and manslaughter cases, ranging from the very high profile cases that tend to grab the headlines to the more common domestic type of killing, where the allegation is often that a husband or wife may be responsible for killing a child in the family or something like that. Yes, I defended Colin Stagg, who was accused of the Wimbledon Common murder of Rachel Nickel, who was prosecuted at the Central Criminal Court for that killing. He was acquitted by the court, and ultimately evidence conclusively proved that he was innocent. Indeed, another man has since pleaded guilty to that offence. I think all cases need to be prepared meticulously, and there's nothing special about a murder case or a manslaughter case that differentiates it from any other case. Often the facts may be more complicated, but ultimately they require careful preparation and judgment as to how the case is presented in court. Murder cases can vary enormously from one to the other. On the one hand, you will have a case where a stranger has murdered somebody, and the real issue in the case is one of identity. An example of that was the Colin Stagg case. At the other end of the spectrum, you may have a case where it is clear to everybody who was responsible for the killing, but his legal responsibility for it will be the matter that has to be decided by the court. There are other examples as well. I've defended a number of soldiers who've killed during the course of active service, both in Northern Ireland, where I defended Private Clegg, who was accused of murdering a girl at a roadside roadblock when he shot into the car as it drove through the roadblock. I've also defended soldiers who've returned from Iraq and have been accused of murdering civilians in the course of their deployment. There, very different considerations would apply from in the case of a civilian allegation.